everyone. We are a group 4. We will introduce what kind of different media interviews from the other countries. In Taiwan, due to media market competitions, various media in order to get more and more provocative, exciting picture to exchange for the higher ratings. Media's interviews become news events and lead to a social controversy. For example, abusing interviews opportunity. These opportunities to explore people's privacy or scarce, even to communicate the wrong information to the public. Asking inappropriate questions. These questions lack journalistic precision and compassion. Reporter often ask some stupid question to the victim or his family, such as asking, how do you feel now of the heartbroken family? Asking, what do you think about now of the convicts? And so on. This question can make victim or his family secondary damage and feel so bad. Don't notice the dangers around, like in typhoon or flight scenes. Reports all arrive here in the first time. They probably make more and more trouble scenes for the police or relief worker. Above all, our group choose 3 countries, including USA, Malaysia, and Spain, to know their media have what problem of the interview.
In America, during the process of news interview, our journalists won't ask people inappropriate questions as what Taiwans do, especially ones which are related to previous life. Because of taking personal privacies very seriously, it's quite rude for us to ask strangers about their personal lives, not to mention at an inappropriate occasion, such as asking celebrities about how they feel to the scandal while they are speaking for some products. Although there are still some paparazzi who try hard to dig out celebrities' gossips or scandals, of course, and that is another situation. Next, I'm going to introduce some different characteristics between America and Taiwan. First, we usually ask questions that are contrary to the agenda. As I mentioned in the front page, America's journalists won't ask celebrities about their scandals when they are speaking for products or attending ceremonies. Second, our journalists will interview lots of local inhabitants about their opinions to the agenda, in order to collect enough objective information as much as they can. Third, not only search for related information, our journalists or anchors will also invite professionals or congressmen to the program to have some interviews. In this way, people can understand more about what the truth is to an event or a controversy. Fourth, many people might read some gossips or scandals on magazines. However, we actually don't report such of news during the program or online channel, for example on YouTube. Mostly, we will report international news or things happen in America. Last but not the least, our news titles won't be irrelevant and are easy to be understood. We give appropriate titles to help audiences to understand what happened to things they want to know through them. As these pictures you can see is another characteristic for medias in America. Take CNN for example. Behind the anchors and guests, there are full of screens in the studio to help them broadcast news vividly.
As for Malaysia, our media is having a similar problem as well. But instead of asking questions that shouldn't be asked, they reported things that shouldn't be reported. The media has reported some details disregard the safety of the hostage. Let's take the Zhang Anwei's case as an example. The Malaysian police has been suspected to leak or privately release details about the case to the media. Not only do they listed the name of the militant group that abducted Zhang Anwei, but also explicitly mentioned the ransom amount. These actions are very unfavorable to the safety of the hostage and the rescue operation. Although the media stated that they broadcast this so that the audience can get more detailed information directly from the news, but self-regulation is one of the basic elements of the media. Cases should be reported moderately. As for the detailed information, they still have to try to avoid it from being completely exposed to the public. In fact, terrorists or criminals kidnapping may see media reports. The media should be careful not to be used. In the American Society of Professional Journalists Specialized Ethical Norms, other than the provisions of the news reporters should be honest, fair, and courageous in gathering, reporting, and interpreting information. They also stated that the media should pay more attention to harm reduction when live rescue is clashed with news interview. For example, in a kidnapping report, the media should pay more attention to the safety of the hostages and to reduce any possible that cause parties, including the family members, to be injured, as this is recognized as the basic principles of the journalistic ethics.
The media of Spain is many times facing ethical dilemmas. For instance, there's one Catalonia TV program Callejeros. The program had been argued that many of the contents have broken 4 rules of the Code of Ethics for Catalonia journalists, including Article number 4, the use of ethical methods to get the information. Article number 6, recognize individuals or legal right not to provide information or answer questions. Article number 9, respect the right of individuals to their own identity and image. Article number 11, dealing with special care all information affecting minors. The most serious accused are things like asking inappropriate questions to the persons involved or implicated in the events, the method of getting the information, or explosion of people's identity or images. The Information Council de Catalunya are now against the TV program. TV4, the channel broadcast the program, had struck the responsibility to the program Callejeros. The TV program is considered to be responsible for all the contents they had broadcasted. Looking back at Taiwan's situation, many TV programs or news in Taiwan are often contain some issues which against the law. The most common is to ask inappropriate questions. The government should pay more attention on following and providing the laws of the forthright, as well as training the ethical of the journalist.
Thank you for your listening.